How's it going, guys? So today we're gonna run through a little chest day at home. First thing, to get warm, I throw a plate on, I do a few reps, see how they feel. When you have sore shoulders or your biceps hurt from a back day, sometimes the first set of bench doesn't feel awesome, but just take your time, get warm, make sure you're feeling good before you advance to any more weight. One thing I've been working on is putting up a little bit more weight on my bench. A couple years ago, I got hurt, I got bucked off my horse and I dislocated my shoulder pretty badly. Ever since then, I have had a little bit of for lack of a better word, I'd say a click in my shoulder. Benching has always made me a little bit nervous when I start getting up there in the weight. Recently, I've discovered that I think it's just part of my healing process, the clicking that I feel, so I've started to push the weight a little bit more, but I always make sure I have a spotter. Shout out to my wife here, she's awesome. Another way other than a spotter that I have been trying to protect myself a little bit more is by trying to focus on the actual movement of benching itself. I know there's a lot of people who say the more weight you try to put up, the more you need to incorporate your total body by doing some leg drive and arching your back a little bit more. But I feel like that's just gonna encourage me to lift more weight than my shoulders is happy to handle. So I'm trying to just stay pretty prone on the bench here and use just my chest and my arms to get this weight up. I worked up to 225.
Easy work, one clean one. Yep. Push. Nice, that's you.
I hit 225 for two good ones, and then I had a little bit of help on the third. Overall though, it felt good. I don't have any pain a day later from this at all, so I think my shoulder is happy and healthy and on the road to recovery. Next up, I did a few sets of dumbbell pec flies here, but I always like to rotate the bottom of the weights to touch each other because that really activates your lower chest in this movement. For me, one of the hardest parts of my chest to activate is my lower middle chest to give the deep trench. I have the higher up trench, but down low is hard for me to build. This is the best exercise that I found that helps build that area to give you a nice chiseled physique. A big tip here is not to worry about the weight. A lot of people are trying to fly a bunch of weight, but really science shows that the way you grow in this movement in particular is the stretch. You want to go as far down and open your chest up as much as possible for every single rep, and you'll get the most growth possible from this exercise. Lastly, I finished up with some bodyweight decline push-ups. This is a great push-up variation. If you haven't tried this, go toss your feet up on the couch or on the side of your bed or a box if you have it like I have here. This is a good way to smoke your triceps and really hit your inner lower chest to finish off a good chest day. I encourage you guys to give this one a try. This isn't very hard. You don't need a lot of equipment. Again, if you don't have a barbell at home, you can use dumbbells. You can figure out some way to add some weight and just get to it. So I will see you guys in the next one. Like, subscribe, and let me know if you have any questions.